recession, CBS have been cutting back on the puppet budget. I am the new CBS puppet. My name's Corky. And my catchphrase is, hey, hey! Hey, hey! You probably recognize me. I was the idea behind that Mel Gibson film, The Man Without a Face. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to turn my back on you.
It's not a real puppet. What happens is that we found out just before you got here, when you were watching Dave, wasn't he good tonight? We found out that when there's a scuff on the floor, right? Now, you see this very expensive floor here? Well, when there's a scuff on the floor, what they do is Joe, the props guy, comes out and he cleans the scuff off like that. I know. I was like, oh, that should get me through the first 2 minutes of the show, I thought. And then I thought, you know what this thing reminds me of? If you imagine, you know, a circus performer gets very old, like someone who worked on the high wire their whole life, and still, this could be a walker for someone on a high wire. That wasn't me doing that joke. That was Corky, the CBS. You're on your own now, you bastard.
We'll be right back, everybody! We'll be right back!
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by...
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey! Look at you, come on in.
Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Thank you. All right. Thank you. That's enough. All right. Yes. No. Now. Please stop. Thank you. But that's enough. No. I need you to stop. I need you to stop that because the folks at home will think that somebody encouraged you to. You know something? I loved the Beatles. I loved the Beatles. But if the Beatles, it's by some miracle, came on stage tonight, I wouldn't make that amount of noise for them. So, let's try and be a little more appropriate. Well, you be appropriate. I just can't. I can't be appropriate. It's just not in me. It's a great day for America, everybody. Also, a great day for India. Oh, it's a great day for India. No, it is. It is. Foreigners with their accents, ain't they funny? This week in India, and I am not making this up, right? In India, they are unveiling a new soft drink, a new soda, which is made of cow's urine. I mean, what the hell are you going to call it? Dr. Pee-Pee? What's it going to be called? And DC Comics say that they're relaunching Catwoman as a flame-haired lesbian. I'm very glad to hear it. Now, if they made a movie, who would play her? Do we have a picture who would... Well, there you go. I don't know, though. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we have to have a picture of a proper flame-haired lesbian. There you are. Who's that guy? It's Kate Winslet, isn't it? Let me see that. Yeah, there you are. she won't come on the show because she thinks that I said she's fat. I don't think she's fat. I never even said she was fat, but she won't come on the show because she said, I'm not going on that show. This is Kate Winslet. Because he said I was fat. I never said she was fat. What I said was at the end of Titanic, there was enough room on that door for 2 people. That's all I said. And I said what I said in the heat of the moment. I said, oh, move over, fatty, let Leo on, I said. And that's all. I wasn't calling you fat, Kate. Do you have a picture of Kate Winslet? There she is. Now, she'll be phoning up to come on now. Anyway, there's some big celebrity birthdays today as well. Jennifer Aniston is 40 years old today. Happy birthday, Jennifer. And also, it's Burt Reynolds' birthday. I know. Burt Reynolds and Jennifer Aniston, very different, of course. One is a grizzled Hollywood veteran who's got that sexy moustache. The other one's Burt Reynolds. Now, John Mayer said he had a special gift for his girlfriend, Jennifer Aniston. At her birthday party, he sang an original John Mayer song. I've no idea what the special gift was, but at her birthday party, he sang... Yeah, that's what I'd want for my birthday. Shut up. He'll probably be on the same night as Kate Winslet. Do you know what's quite exciting? Not pee-pee, pee-pee flavoured soda. Here's what's exciting. In Egypt this week, the archaeologists dug up a 3,000-year-old tomb that was packed full of mummies. Not just one, packed with them. That's fantastic. In the future, when people dig up Los Angeles, all they will find is thousands of silicone implants. They'll say, people of ancient times came with airbags, I see. Because in the future, everyone's going to talk like the movie phone guy, apparently. Now, in this tomb, they found 24 mummies in this tomb. 24! And they're calling it the Mummy Warehouse. By the way, Mummy Warehouse is where I get all my suits. Formaldehyde. The mummies got good news this morning. Good news for the actual mummies. CBS has hired them to host 60 Minutes. The ancient Egyptians weren't the only ones that made the mummies, but they did make more mummies than anyone else. Ancient Egypt was the Detroit of mummy making. Until they went bankrupt and then they had to be bailed out by the pharaoh. Do we have a map of Egypt? Do we? There's Egypt. It's the Sea of Bora right there. Funky town, and then Narnia's on the border right there. Now, a mummy, of course, is a body that's peen. Yes, peen. It's a body that's been preserved through artificial means, usually with bandages. And you take the bandages off, and they're really freaky looking. They look like Michael Jackson. You take them off. You do. It's true. Don't tell your mummy. We can cut that out. Here'd be a great show. Kate Winslet, then John Mayer, and Michael Jackson at the end. Anyway, when the Egyptians, when they mummified someone, what they do is they wrap the body in bandages and then put the organs in a jar, which is tougher than it looks. One night I was really bored. I put my organ in a jar. And it got stuck. And I pulled and pulled and pulled, but it would not come out. Best damn night of my life. Call me Jar Jar Binks. No, most people only know about mummies from the mummy movies, you know, which are not historically accurate. By the way, last weekend I saw on the pay-per-view Mummy 4, the fourth Mummy movie. Mummy, that's why it's called Mummy 4. Now, there's a great film. My God! awful. No, it's all right. It's great film. The creature in the Mummy movie was very scary, though. His face was all decayed. His hair was falling out. He looked like he hasn't seen the sun in 1,000 years. Do we have a picture of that weird creature from there? It is, yeah. Oh. You know when he should be on the show is when Kate is here and... So anybody left? There's nobody left. Yeah, it's going to be Carrot Top every night for the next 10 years. Oh, no, Carrot Top, when he'll be like, I am not Kate Winslet. I better take a break or else I'll get into more trouble. We'll be right back with more friendliness to Hollywood. Welcome back. How lame is that? For a late night talk show, go, oh, welcome back. Oh, I hurt my hand. You know what I'm gonna have to have tennis balls attached to my wrists. So in future, when I slam the desk, I'll go, I should patent that. Do you know what I think is good? Do you know do you see these things, the nose strips that stop you snoring? They're awesome. They're awesome. You know, the NFL players all wear them. And you never hear them snoring. So there you are. What's that got to do with anything? I don't know. You're watching free TV. What'd you expect? Do we have time for an email? Time to answer an email! Like this tie? I quite like this tie. It's kind of like I'm like an ice cream vendor. But in an old-timey movie. You know, but a colour one. Unless you're watching in black and white, of course. Do people have... Some people have black and white TV. Yes, they do. They have black and white TVs. Some people do. They do. British people have black and white TVs. Anyway, this tie is like, I think, an ice cream vendor from an old movie. That's what I think. Hey, what's a coming a go? Get your Tootsie Fruitsy ice creams. Anyone left unoffended this evening? I don't think so. All right, this first email is from Chad in Pageland in South Carolina. Chad says, Dear Craig, is it okay to go on a blind date if I already have a girlfriend? You know, just to see what's out there. You know what, Chad, in Pageland, South Carolina, you actually no longer have a girlfriend. She just read your email. So I would now go. You can't go on a blind date if you have a girlfriend. Can you? No, I didn't think so. Unless they change the rules, and I don't think they'll be changing them rules anytime soon. All right, this is from Gillian in Kingfield in Maine. Gillian says, Hi, Craig. I'm currently living in Germany, and I love your German jokes. Well, you see there, we've been packed full of them tonight. I love your German jokes. They're sure frisky, aren't they? Which reminds me, have you ever been to the Kit Kat Club? I haven't. Is that a... If you're living in Germany, how come you said you're from Kingfield, Maine? Wait a minute. Maine is on the East Coast, isn't it? The Northeast Coast. If the Germans are going to invade, they'd probably land in Maine. Nah, they're not going to invade. Not the Germans. They'd never do anything like that. They're over it now. They don't do that kind of thing anymore. No. All right. This is from Teresa in Catalina Island, which is in California, which is still part of the good old US of A. Thank you. Unlike Maine, which has been annexed by Germany, apparently. Teresa says, Dear Craig, I was wondering if you've ever been to Catalina. If not, you should totally come. I can get you a free golf cart to drive around. Sounds pretty good, actually. Because, you know, Catalina, if you don't know about Catalina, it's an island off the coast of the west coast, and you're not allowed to take your car there, only golf carts. And everyone there is kind and sweet, and unicorns live there. And if you get magic beans and go to plant them and then go to sleep and you wake up in the morning and there's a magic beanstalk and you can climb it, and at the very top is Kate Winslet. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. You know what? Welcome back, everybody. I can't get enough of the celebrity gossip shows, you know? You know what I mean? I love them. Thankfully, there are many celebrity gossip shows on TV. Take a look at one of my favorites. Take a look at it.
It's Access Extra-tainment tonight.
G'day, I'm Barney Slash.
And I'm John Tesh.
Welcome to a special edition of Access Extra-tainment tonight. Get on with it.
Tonight, we look at one of the most powerful forces on Earth.
Earthquakes?
No.
Tornadoes?
Nuh-uh.
Oprah?
No. Tonight, we look at the mysterious force known as...
Brangelina! What is this, Brangelina? What do they do? What do they smell like? How much do they cost?
Brangelina used to be two separate people.
Where do they live? Do they eat? Do they sleep? Do they go pee-pee?
Brad Pitt was born in 1963.
Legend has it he was the most gorgeous baby ever.
When Brad moved to Hollywood, he struggled.
We have exclusive footage of Brad's first screen test.
It's exclusive footage.
I said that.
I'm Brad Pitt, bitch.
Then in the movie, Thelma and Louise, Brad achieved superstardom by exposing his bare chest.
Angelina Jolie was born in 1975.
Even as a baby, she was covered in tattoos.
Let's take a look at Angelina's tattoos.
On her left shoulder, she has weird foreign writing, which translates into, he's mine, Jennifer, you bitch. And Angelina has a very, very special tattoo near her. What I'm saying is, it's right above her. Can we see that tattoo? In 2000, Angelina won an Oscar for a role in Girl Interrupted.
Let's see a clip from that film.
I'm Angelina Jolie, bitch! Now give me an Oscar!
In 2005, Brad and Angelina joined forces to become the superpower known as...
Brangelina.
Today, Brangelina spend their time adopting children.
To have their first child, they went all the way to Narnia.
And now they have 47 kids.
Their names are Knox, Vivian, Shiloh, Maddox, Michael, Sammy, Paulie, Billy, Mandy, Max, Johnny, Carl, Petey, Sally, Kinko, Conky, Inky, Ponky, Spuds, Blinky, Conky, Crouton, Blonky, Frankie, Polly, Wally, Boris, Bella, Poogie, Blinko, Blinko, Greggy, Pinky, Randy, Clark, Freddy, Debbie, Gooey, Suey, Pickle, Speck, Skip, Flip, Kirk, Spock, Tito, and Regis. I'm Bonnie's Way.
And I'm John Tesh.
Get out of here. We'll be right back with Steve Coogan, everybody. Steve Coogan when we get back. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Hey, wait a minute. Can you get it? All right, yeah, we'll just keep going. I'll fill in for a bit. Hey, you're looking good. Whoa, cheeky monkeys. Hey. Go, hurry up, then, say. Come on. Thanks. All right, pretend you never saw any of this.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. It's me, Corky, the CBS puppet.
I had to do that for legal reasons. My first guest tonight is a lovely man. He's the host of the Independent Spirit Awards on Saturday, February the 21st on the Independent Film Channel. Please welcome my old friend, Steve Coogan, everybody. Steve Coogan. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. I haven't seen you in a while.
No, I've not seen you for a long time.
No, we go back a way, you know,
We
Steve
go
and I.
back a long, long way.
How
I knew you
long?
when you were slightly bigger.
Yeah, and I was...
Yeah, that way. Not that way, that way. No.
Oh, yeah, I was very fat when I was drinking.
You were large. You had largesse and you were large.
Largesse.
Yeah. But you
What's
were...
largesse? Is that female large?
No,
What
I don't
is
know.
that?
It means you were just confident with your bigness.
Yeah, I was very confident.
You were very confident.
I was as confident as a newt most evenings, actually. Yeah.
Actually, we did the Edinburgh Festival together, where burgeoning young comics, youngish comics, try their new stuff, and Craig had the big show at the top of the Playhouse, and I was a little guy. I was a little guy in the small room at the bottom. And 20 years later, nothing's changed.
No, you're the big. You're doing the Independent Film Awards, and I've got a tennis ball and a stick. It's all right. You're hosting this show?
Yeah.
Are you nervous about that?
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean, there's always, there's always a little bit. Even you must get a little bit nervous, don't you? No.
What, here?
Yeah.
Nobody's watching. I'm fine.
No, that's true. No, I get a little bit nervous, but that's good because it makes you focus and concentrate.
Will you do jokes about the assembled powerful Hollywood people? For example, Kate Winslet.
No, there's gonna be Mickey Rourke's there, but I don't think I make too many jokes about him.
No,
'cause, that's pretty dangerous.
Do you know who do you know who he's going out with?
No,
Courtney Love.
he's not.
Yeah, I just heard it today. I don't know if it's true.
You're serious?
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
Oh,
yeah, no. Yeah, that's it. Come back over. Yeah, all right,
Okay, I'm getting the next flight out of here.
No, you'll be fine. Well, do you know Courtney Love?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You did.
No comment.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm just going to do this. Just get a little hot under here.
Oh my Lord! I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know I was breaking the news to you.
No, but that's kind of scary.
Right? Yeah, no, it is. How are things otherwise in your life?
Oh,
then?
they're good. They're very good, Chris.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good, yes.
So what are you working? You were doing stand-up when I saw you in Britain.
Yeah,
you were back doing it again.
I was doing a big tour, doing live shows in front of people, dressing up as all kinds of things. I do this woman on stage. I do this woman called.
You do a woman on stage?
I do. I don't do a woman. If the audience are very friendly, yes, I do a woman on stage.
Would that woman be Courtney Love?
Oh, if I had a gun now, I'd just...
No. So,
I do this female character where I kind of have these prosthetic breasts that I have to...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And they're quite expensive.
Tell me about it. Really?
Yeah. Yours are pretty good. They're quite firm. That's a good job, yeah. They cost about $10,000,
$10,000?
And that's about 3 times the cost of real ones, yeah. I had to send all these emails back and forth about what size I wanted them, whether I wanted them big, wide, hanging outside the rib cage, high, low, where I wanted the nipples. That's true. I had this correspondence. Yeah.
I wore them earlier. I dressed up earlier on in the show as Angelina Jolie, and I wore prosthetic breasts.
I saw your breasts. They were good, but they weren't as good as mine.
Well, they were, They were, I think we got them from the 99-cent store, didn't we?
I got mine from the $10,000 store.
$10,000 for it. Yeah. What do you do with them when you're done?
I take them home and I just have a little squeeze.
No, you don't. You don't.
I have a spare pair, actually, in case they perish.
A spare pair?
Yeah, for insurance reasons. It's always good to have a spare pair of breasts.
I'll try and persuade the wife. Now, you're from Manchester, aren't you?
Ah, yes.
That's a very nice town, isn't it?
It is, actually. Yeah,
parts of it are
they've cleaned
nice.
it up a bit,
Yeah,
you know.
no,
But like Glasgow, that used to be a bit dirty. They've cleaned that up, too.
Yeah, the middle bit. Yeah. No, Glasgow was that. Glasgow and Manchester are very similar in many
Very
ways,
industrial towns.
Yeah.
It's funny, actually, we're able to be understood, because I hear that when you get, like, a Scottish person on the show, you get so Scottish, they have to have subtitles. Is that true?
That's true, yeah. But I am now no longer Scottish. I am an American with a Scottish accent.
Oh,
I'm
right.
an American
You're an American citizen?
I am, yeah.
Did you have to do that? And
Oh,
swear?
yes, I did that.
Okay.
I passed a test. Very difficult. Where is Catalina? What lives there? How would you get it? It's a very difficult test.
Where's Brangelina?
Brangelina? How much do they cost? It's terrifying. Would you ever do that, do you think?
Do you know what? I'd be very tempted to do that. Yeah, I would. But I think I got to get more work here first. So that's one of the great things about me. When they gave
really?
is my availability for work.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's, yeah.
So what kind of work are you looking for then? Acting?
Preferably, but you know.
Yeah. Listen, you've got the prosthetic breast. There's always Vegas.
Exactly. You know, I mean, it's and there's a big market for lady boys. You know.
Really?
Oh yeah.
In Vegas?
Well, anyway, you know, go down. I've seen you down Sunset Strip.
I'm there.
Night,
Yeah, most nice. Yeah.
It's a great view.
It's
from
nice
there.
out here,
It's so
isn't it? This is,
beautiful, isn't it?
where are you?
I'm staying just over there.
Oh, yeah,
that's right.
You know what I think is interesting? When I look out the window here, in a city of 11 million people, only 25 have their lights on.
I know. It's good because they're environmentally conscious.
Yeah, they are. That's LA's gone green.
You've got to save energy. Yeah, it's good.
Well, listen, good luck at the Film Awards. And it's lovely to see you. Come back and see us soon.
Okay, will you be there?
No.
No, I didn't think
All
you
right,
would.
then. Steve Coogan, everybody. Steve Coogan. We'll be right back. Everybody, welcome back to the big infomercial about ice cream. What's a coming a go, everybody's? Hey, tootsie fruitsy. Things that'll never be on this show. Kate Winslet, Carrot Top will probably come back. Courtney Love, and this tie. My next guest is a lovely actress. She's on the big Friday Night Lights show, which is on NBC. But it's actually good. It's on... no, it's good. It's on Friday nights. Take a look at this. Please welcome the lovely Connie Britton, everybody. Connie Britton. Hello, Connie Britton. How are you?
I'm lovely. How are you?
I'm not lovely. Not lovely like
You
you're
are
lovely.
You have a lovely tie.
Thank
you have
you.
lovely puppets.
Your skirt's a bit. If you were, you could be a lady.
Ice cream.
Lady ice cream
I
vendor.
kind of have an ice cream skirt.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that would be very nice.
If only I could speak Italian with the gusto that you do.
What's a coming a go?
What's a matzo meatball?
No, there's no. This may come as a surprise to you, but matzo balls
my
are not.
ethnicities confused.
I do too.
So hard.
Have you got a tattoo? You were giving that girl a tattoo.
No.
A hard time for a tattoo.
No, I haven't. Although, you know what I just discovered? You can get white tattoos.
Really?
Yeah.
What you would?
And on account of how I'm a white girl,
Yes.
you could barely see it.
Uh-huh.
And so I could have a tattoo, but nobody would know that it was there.
Well, what's the point of having it then?
I know.
I've got one.
You do? Where?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
No.
Why?
It's white. You can't see it under the lights. No, I've got a tattoo
What's
there.
it a tattoo of? It's not white. I know it's not white.
No, it's my
Does it
family.
look like your tie?
It's my family crest. That's what it is.
Oh, it is? The Ferguson family crest?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, don't you guys really want to see it? You're going to kill me right now, are you?
No, you can cheer as much as you like. I'm not gonna see it. I'm not taking my shirt off here.
I don't see why you're so selfish with your tattoo like that.
I'm not being selfish with my tattoo.
Selfish with your tattoo.
I'm Look, here's the deal.
What?
I've got to wear this jacket because it's cold in here, and I don't.
It's freezing.
Yeah, and
By the way, it's freezing.
Well, there's a reason for
in the
that.
back there, they have. It was freezing in the back, and they have a little thing that looks like it would be a thermostat. And I said, "Oh, good. Let me go see if I can make it warmer." And it says on the thing, Johnson Controls. But it had nothing. It was just a box that had nothing that I could adjust. And I'm like, it's Johnson lack of controls.
No.
It made me furious.
No, it controls something else.
What?
A Johnson. Don't touch Johnson Controls that you have no idea. Well, you don't want to do that.
Of
Now listen,
course.
I could close the windows or open them or something. Let the.
Could you?
No.
There is a bit of a breeze coming through. I think you should at least close a couple of them.
No, I can't. It's a union thing. Yeah. You got to keep them open in case when you have a tennis ball on a stick, it's a fire hazard apparently.
Yeah. I really enjoyed your puppets.
Thanks very much
Very,
indeed.
very
yeah.
much, and the unicorn in particular. Actually,
Have you ever been to Catalina?
No, I haven't been to Catalina, but you know where they have something similar to that is in Iceland. Have you ever been to Iceland?
I have not, but I believe it's like Catalina, except not at all.
But do you want to know how it is like Catalina? At least according to you and your description of Catalina, they have little elves that hide behind little rocks.
I didn't say that about Catalina in California. I said Catalina in California had unicorns. Yes.
But I think it's similar, having little creatures that hide behind rocks that you can see if you're on a golf cart riding around. I think that's kind of similar and unusual, don't you?
I do, but I don't see why it makes Iceland like Catalina. In many ways, Iceland's different. You wouldn't get Bjork living in Catalina.
You might.
No one in Catalina's dressed as a swan.
Have you ever been to Catalina?
No.
Then you don't know.
That's true. They could all be dressed as swans.
They could all be dressed as swans. And in fact, it makes more sense that they would be dressed as
They
swans.
could do anything they like. People are not allowed to go there unless they're invited.
Oh.
I made that last bit up. Hey, do you know that Iceland ran out of money, much like the
know.
US?
Isn't it a crying shame?
Yeah.
It's a crying shame, but I bet they're going to have a lot of babies.
What? How does that follow?
What else are they going to do? I mean, really, they don't have any money. They can't go shopping. They're in Iceland. It's dark all the time. It's freezing cold. They're going to have a ton of babies.
Wait. You can't just say that. That doesn't make any sense at all. About, we've run out of cat. I wish we could go to the movies, but let's have a baby. Come on.
That is complete and utter logic, of course. By the way, did you know per capita Icelandic people are the biggest readers in the world?
Really?
Yes.
Well,
so
they
therefore,
really...
they are going to have babies and read.
Babies, and soon there'll be a race of super Icelandic
they're gonna
readers
be
who will
brilliant.
take over the world with their swan costumes. Their giant swan-shaped army will come down from the volcanoes and rule the entire planet,
And they'll
except
all
Catalina.
be elves.
There'll be elves?
They'll be elves.
Where'd you get the elves?
You know what? I am telling you.
When were you
I
in
want-
Iceland?
A couple years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, I shot a movie there.
Did you really?
Yep.
What was the movie?
It was called The Last Winter. Have you seen it?
Yes, it's my favorite.
Okay.
What part of the country are you from?
Why?
I just want to know.
Virginia.
Virginia,
Yeah.
really?
Now I'm terrified.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do
I am
anything scary.
literally terrified.
No, I won't do anything scary.
I think
You're
it's
all right.
interesting when people say literally. Well, you wouldn't know the difference because you're Scottish or something.
Well, we don't notice differences in things.
Well, yeah, with things like that, no, you wouldn't know. Literally.
Why wouldn't I notice that? I would notice that.
Well, because if you would notice, I think you'd have a better American accent at this point.
Why do I want an American accent? There's 300 million Americans who do a perfectly good job on their own. They don't need me doing it.
Okay, that's a valid point. I apologize for insulting your American non-accent.
Well, I actually don't believe that there's such a thing as an American accent either.
Oh, I
How's
think you're
that?
right. I think you're absolutely
Yeah, I'm
right.
an American.
Because, to go back to your question, I'm from Virginia.
Right.
There's a whole other accent there.
Exactly.
I do a TV show that we shoot in Austin, Texas.
I've been
There's
there.
a similar accent there. Yes, there's a similar accent there, but different.
Have you been to that store in Austin, Texas that sells all the hot sauce?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's so many. Which
No,
one?
but this
Which
one, it's on a street with a lot of drunk teenagers on it. And
Yeah,
it's,
6th Street, 6th Street.
6th Street. And there's a guy there, he looks like, he's a little bit like comic book guy in The Simpsons, and you go into the store and he can explain all the hot sauces to you.
Which one?
The hot
There
ones.
are so many.
Well, I could only find one when I was there, but of course I'm Scottish, I don't know the difference.
Did they try to have run you out of town.
Why would they run me out of town? They
Because
like
you're
me in Texas.
Scottish.
No, they like me in Texas.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Well, you know, and especially Austin. Austin is very progressive.
Yeah, that's the bit they
bohemian.
like me least of all.
No. They would like you most of all because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I should go back there
And
more
because
often.
you appreciate their hot sauce and their barbecue. You like barbecue.
I do like barbecue. Do you get barbecue in Virginia?
Yeah, well, in Virginia, actually, there's North Carolina. There are two different kinds of barbecue. There's North Carolina barbecue that we have in Virginia, and that is like shredded pork and barbecue sauce, and it is delicious. And then in Texas, there's a different kind. It's more like brisket. That's all I got.
You think you're great. Yeah, you with your barbecue stories.
I've had so much different kinds of barbecue.
Yeah.
You need to go to North Carolina and have North Carolina barbecue.
I've been to North Carolina. What makes you think I haven't been there? I have been there. Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been there. And I had barbecue.
Do you know-
Yes,
Do you know what I remember about you? You like to drive, don't you?
I do.
Did you drive to North Carolina?
No, I took a plane. Well, I didn't take a plane. You know, I sat in the back while someone more qualified flew it.
Well, next time you go, you should drive, and you should drive through Virginia because it's beautiful, and it's the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it's lovely.
It's too far. It's too far.
Well, I guess we are in LA.
Yeah. It's too,
If you're in the East Coast, though.
Where am I going to be there?
I don't
Oh, yeah, I have to go to Maine to kick the Germans out.
Oh, right. You're gonna go to
Yeah.
you go kick the Germans out. You
Yeah.
go to Iceland, and then somehow or other you're gonna.
I'll
end
get
up-
to it. Don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
It's lovely to see you again, Connie.
I know. I'm so
Connie
glad to
Britton,
see you.
everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Look what I did. Now, you probably don't recognize this puppet from before, but you're probably saying to yourself, Craig, who's that Italian ice cream salesman next to you from an old movie? He's strangely thin with a sort of yellowy green furry face. It can only be a very expensive puppet. I don't really like this tie, but I think I'll wear it again on Friday. But to just give it another go around. Now, Friday's show, I'm very excited. I plan on inviting Kate Winslet to be on the show. Why are you so mad at me? She's not going to come now anyway. She thinks I think she's fat, and she's not fat. She's not fat at all, Kate Winslet. She's not. She's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. Perhaps a little touchy, but beautiful. Wow, I'm just saying. And who else won't be on the show this week? I'll hazard a guess. John Mayer, Jennifer Aniston, Brendan Fraser, Carrot Top, and Courtney Love. None of these people will be on the show this week. Or probably ever. With the exception, perhaps, of Courtney Love. Or not. Well, I didn't feel I learned much in the show tonight, to be honest. I really don't. I feel like And we're out of time, of course. It drives him crazy when I keep talking at the end. We're out of time, and he's like, we're out of time. And I'm like, I don't give a... So, right there. Well, of course, I don't mean that. I really do, of course, give a great deal of care. So, in conclusion, let's just say that the tie was good, and I'm sorry to everybody in Hollywood. Good night, everybody. Good night.